Dr. Jaffe, one of our customers writes in and would like to know if there is a specific serum zinc that you recommend.
A very important question indeed about what is the quote ideal quote serum zinc level. And my answer is to recommend the D-penicillamine protocol, which we can include as a link to any colleagues who want the details of that, so that you get all of the essential beneficial minerals and the toxic metals mobilized by D-penicillamine, a non-metabolized sulfur-containing amino acid that goes throughout the whole body. It goes into the brain, it goes into every compartment, it goes into every cell. If there are toxic metals, it has an affinity to pick them up and chaperone them out of the body more safely than any other detoxification, toxic metal reduction approach. Now, biology says that if you have enough ascorbate, enough sulfur-containing foods like garlic, ginger, onions, brassica sprouts, and eggs, and enough magnesium, then your body should reduce the uptake if you are exposed through diet to toxic metals. And if, like most people in America, you have some toxic metals, you can physiologically reduce and safely remove them from the body if you have enough ascorbate, if you have enough of these high sulfur foods, if you have enough magnesium, and similar natural displacement or removal approaches. Now, the ideal zinc is always in relation to copper. The physiologic nutritional textbooks say you want a ratio of 20:1 zinc to copper, but anywhere between 10 and 30:1 is fine. And I will mention that while zinc is essential and concentrated inside of cells, healthy cells have about 1 molecule of copper per cell. Copper is mostly an extracellular mineral, whereas zinc is mostly an intracellular mineral. Similarly, while magnesium is an intracellular mineral, calcium is an extracellular mineral. And Albert Szent-Györgyi, the man who first isolated ascorbate, went on to get the Nobel Prize for how muscles work. And he was among those who showed that when a muscle contracts, calcium floods in and then is pumped out when the muscle relaxes. So there is no ideal serum zinc level. I would measure plasma rather than serum. I would do 24-hour urines with a D-penicillamine provocation if I had a complex case. And it is quite okay to even look at zinc to copper ratios in saliva as long as you do ICP mass spec. So there is a technique called ICP-MS or ICP mass spec that very accurately down to parts per billion levels can give you quantitation of minerals. And if you look in the saliva of healthy people, the ratio is about 20:1. If you look in their plasma, it's about 20:1. If you look in their urine, it's about 20:1. So you have multiple different analytes, you have multiple different specimen sources that confirm the average 20:1, but remember it's 20 plus or minus 10, so it's anywhere between 10 and 30:1 at any given moment would say zinc copper is in balance.